Hey guys, it's GMAN here, and welcome back to another Dragonvale video. Today, we just got the new Darkarm dragon in Dragonvale, which is the newest apocalypse dragon in the game. So we're going to check that out here today and also get the new storm generator. They're releasing these new generator things, which are similar to like the weather stations, but it actually works from individual islands instead of working for your whole park, which is pretty cool. Some of them are very anticlimactic, like the rain generator was pretty mid, but I'm curious to see how the storm generator turns out, so let's just get right into it. If you are wondering how I did get the Darkarm dragon, all I did was breed the Darklaw dragon and Nightmare dragon, and of course I did the same thing as I recommended, level 11 to level 20, level 20 being the best possible odds, and thankfully we got it within like 3 days. Originally I thought I was gonna get out of all because I was literally getting Nightmare dragons back to back, and I'm not sure why I got Nightmare dragons. I don't know why they seem so common even though they're a dream dragon, but after a few attempts I finally got it. And the cool thing about this is that I was working on my lawn business because I've been running that on the side of my YouTube channels. I have a tech YouTube channel that's been doing really well. I got an anime reaction channel, which is probably my favorite, even though it doesn't make a whole lot, but honestly I enjoy making the content for it. And I got the gaming channel, but I've been doing another side project when I'm not in the studio. I've been working on a lawn business, and I work on like 50 yards, not like 50 yards in one day, but most times around we usually do like 12 to 15 yards. So it's been a grind, and honestly it's been a nice side hustle to keep myself entertained. But during my process of doing my yards for the sign business is I actually got this dragon, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna attach this dragon right now and check it on out. I just don't remember what the last apocalypse dragon released when the game was. I think it was a while back, but this is the first one I've seen in a little while. But here's the egg course. Looks pretty good, looks very dark and like what is it, crimson almost. And then here's the dragon in itself as a young form. It doesn't feel like a super fancy apocalypse dragon, doesn't really give me that really dark and menacing vibes compared to like the Ouroboros. Even though the Ouroboros at level 1 is cute for its young form, its adult form feels a little bit more, not like ugly, but it looks much more menacing, like it matches the apocalypse element. This one's kind of got the same vibe where it's kind of like cute at the first level, and then when you level it up it actually gets a little bit more menacing. But I wouldn't say it's the level of you know, the rest of the dragons we got in the game. Like, yes, it is a little bit more menacing, but it feels not that intimidating compared to like what other things I've seen in the game. So hey, it's pretty cool. And also, why is it so freaking small on the icon area? That is actually ridiculously small. I thought it was gonna be something like really big, but that's kind of anticlimactic unless it's just kind of a bug for it. I'm gonna be curious to see how much it actually produces though, because usually apocalypse dragons don't produce that much. It needs to produce a small amount, so this one's probably gonna be like 313 or something like that. It produces, actually no, 323 gold at the max level for this dragon. And Darkarm dragon literally is disassembling its body. What is it, like a zombie or something like that? I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be, if it's just falling to pieces like that. But yeah, it is a very small dragon though compared to like all the other dragons. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why he loses his limbs though. It's like, is there some lore I'm not aware of? Whatever. Besides the point though, let's actually check out this dragon now. Looks like with all the boosters in Dragonvale, I'm pretty sure it's gonna produce a decent sum, but of course I have to wait and see here. With all the boosters in Dragonvale, it produces 518 gold a minute at the max level, which is okay, nothing too insane. It's not a crazy gold dragon, but it's pretty decent to say very least. It's just going to be one of those dragons. If you want to collect them all, this is definitely one you have to get. So yeah, I'm gonna put this up for call for people who add me as a YouTube member. But anyways, besides the point though, let's actually check out the new thing, which is the actual storm generator. I'm pretty sure I just barely have enough gems to actually get it, because I think it's like 130 or something like that. It is actually 120 gems, so we're 3 gems off. So luckily we can just go into our friends, send the gifts, collect, we're good, and that's exactly the amount of gems we need. Check out this new storm generator. I'm hoping it's not really anticlimactic like the actual rain generator was, and I wouldn't recommend anyone buy the generators because they aren't really that crazy in all fairness. Just by the weather station you get the same effect for better. So we can see it's right here. We got it's a little bit small, and let's just place it for the time being on island. How does it look? Okay, so it puts like a little storm above your island, but it honestly, in all comparison, it is very small. Like, this is like not worth 180 gems. I'll probably keep it right there because it actually looks really good above the dark habitat, but it honestly isn't that cool in all fairness for the price. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't, like, the price to performance is not exactly there. And like, you could just get the course weather station like I have here and get the exact same effects from it. So let's just say, for example, here, if I click on it, that is, you like go in the weather station, go under themes, and really switch it to, what is it, I think it's called rain, and you get the same effect. It's not like storm, but it kind of gives the same vibe. And then of course you change out the Twilight Tower too to actually, like, what is it, I think it's overcast. Oh, there isn't actually a really good storm theme in all fairness in the weather station. I thought there was one, but I guess there isn't. But yeah, we're gonna just like do nightfall and then we do the rain. You get the same effect as the what is it called? The weather, not weather, storm generator for the same thing. I'm not gonna lie, they should just make this thing like cost gold. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't mind if it costs like a million gold to actually buy this instead of like 120 gems. It is not worth 120 gems to say the very least. But it's still a cool thing in game, but definitely not worth gems, that's for sure. Yeah, that's everything new in Dragonvale. I'm gonna of course check out the new dragon when they get it on Thursday here, because we're supposed to get our next limited dragon later this week, which is gonna be super exciting. So if you don't want to miss out on how to break video for that, then you know what to do. Hit subscribe. But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to smash the like button. And until then, have a great your Sunday. GMAN. Oh, it's Saturday. Have a great your Saturday and a great weekend. GMAN out.